Alright, good afternoon, Craps fans. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Just got home from T-Mobile, picking up my T-Mobile Tuesday holiday-inspired glass. Got the T in there. I wonder how deep that's etched in there. And then you got the holly berry, holly leaves. Nice, festive. Not that I needed another glass. It sounds like it's raining, but I don't see. Huh. I was going to say, I just walked in and I didn't feel any rain. Didn't really feel like it was going to rain, but it sounds like it's raining. Weird. All right, so let's try DC Pony number 6. See how it goes. Okay. $2,000 bankroll. Right, so we'll do 500, 1,000, 1,500. I think I'm going to change the dice out since Den is convinced that it's either me or my dice that are causing all these PSOs. Abnormal. It does feel like an abnormal amount, but I'm sure it's not in the overall scheme of things. All right, so we got 500, there's 1,000, 2,000, and I forget the person's name that was watching. It says, dude, why don't you change out your dice when you have 7 out? So I will start doing that, see if that gives us some different randomness on our rolls. All right, I am going to need some nickels. Let me get those before so I'm not struggling with that. All right, so there's 50 for 50. And we'll put that there. And we'll put that over there and put the hundreds over there. And I think we're ready to go. This is Wayland's Way Craps. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying that. Wayland's Way Craps. DC Pony. Except that with a little bit of a twist in that I'm not playing the 6 or 8, so I'm hedging the 6 or 8 if the DC moves behind those, just because I'm anti 6 and 8. They wronged me in a past life, and I just can't deal with it. Just kidding. I just don't like the probabilities of it. All right. Got a couple of viewers. Here we go. Good afternoon, whoever's watching. Man, we got a 10, 6, 4, 10. All right. So we're on the 10. Doesn't really matter what the point is for this strategy. $100 DC. Here we go. And we got a 6, 4, 2, 6. So that's the scenario I was just mentioning. So we're going to be behind the 6, but I don't want to play the 6. So I'm going to need, excuse me, $90 to hedge that. Another $100 DC. Oh, who do we got? Hey, Anthony, good afternoon. Pony time. It's pony time. $100 DC. Here we go. And we got a Yo 11. That's going to be a loser on the DC. So I'm going to bump that up to 200 DC. And we got a 7 out. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm telling you. All right, so we're off the 10. And this place bet is going to be working. Here we go. And we got a 6. All right, so the point is 6, so that means we're going to get paid for our 90. It's going to pay 105. There's the 100 that's going to come down off of our losing DC, and another $5. All right. So now I'm going to go $300 DC because I did $100 and lost it, $200 and lost it, and now I got $300 and lost it. Another 7. Come out. Yeah, so that is a PSO on the 6, 300 down, just like that. And we got an 8, point is 8. Man, that's brutal. Now I'm going to do a $400 DC. That's all my hundreds right there. 8, and then I get a crappy 8. So I'm going to move behind the 8. 8's going to come down. $400, I got to do 360. Oh man, I'm going to have to turn in my $100 stack here. $500 stack, I mean. So there's 500. So I got to do 1, 2, 3, 50, 60. And I got a $400 DC, which means I got to get more change. So that's almost feels like an all-in on like the third damn roll, chasing the losses on the DC. 100, 200. All right, so that'll give me my 400. So that's money in action that we're going to get back at some point, but right now is not the point. So right now we got to wait. All right, here we go, coming out. And we got a 9, 639 on the point. All right, $400 DC. Wow, $2,000 doesn't go as far as it used to. That's inflation for you. Boxcars, at least it's a push on the DC. All right, here we go. Give me something good like a 4. 6, not a frickin' 6. So that's a problem. So now I don't even have enough to hedge it, much less play it. So that's going to move behind the 6. And I only have 200 bucks. So I got 400 out there on the 6 that I don't want to be on. And I got 200 bucks. So if I go out with a $200, what would you do, Anthony, at this point? Would you hedge the 6 for the 200, partially hedge the 6 with the 200, or would you play it on the come and just roll? I think I just want to. I think I'm just going to do a partial hedge, and then I will roll it out and see what happens till I get one of my bets back. All right, so 200, 50, 25, 45, 245. So what is a 6 bet in that 245 range? Looks like 240 pays 280, and that's all I got. I can't go 246. So 240 is going to pay 280. All right, so there's 2, 25, 35, 40. 240 place on the 6. It's going to pay 280. So we're going to lose on that. We're down to our last 5 here. I would just play it out. Yeah. I'm going to try this. Let's see. All right, here we go. And we got a 9, so we're off the point. Again, they're both working. And we got an 8. All right, so that's going to get us our money back, which is good. All right, so we're on the 8, and we got a $360 8, which is going to pay us, that was 4 times. 360 should be 420, right? 360, oh, that's weird. Oh, no, wrong, I'm reading the wrong thing. No, that's the right thing. 360 pays 420, yeah, 420, okay. All right, so there's the 4, and we're going to get another 20. There we go. All right, so all that's going to come down and back into our rack. All right, so now I can hedge the 6 properly, which will make me feel much better. All right, and we got a, I can't do anything about the DC. We got a 400, so I need to go 360 again. All right, so there's 3, 50, 60. All right, so that's hedged properly now. All right, so now I got to go out for another $400 DC and hope the heck I don't get whacked on it. So here we go. All right, we're on the 8. Give me a 4 or 10. Got the 8. Ah! Oh my goodness. All right, so we're behind the 8. That would require another 360, which I don't have. 100, 200. All right, so I'm going to do another 240. Pays 280. Oh my goodness, man, see those two whacks right at the beginning really hurt. All right, so now I'm gonna get a, all right, so that's okay. So we're gonna go back on the 6, and now we got 360 out there, which we know is gonna pay us 420. Oops, don't grab the green one, Scott. All right, so there's the 420 back. All right, so now we can do our 360 again. So we have our proper bet to hedge that 8 properly. All right. And this is coming down. Okie doke. All right, 400. Here we go. Give me a 4 or a 10. 3. There we go. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, so that's going to pay us 400. That's nice. All right, so 4, 8. I'm gonna reduce that down to 300. We're still in the hole pretty good, but that helped. Now give me a shit. Look at that 11. Freaking 11. 300 down. All right, I'm gonna go out for 500. Here we go. 2, 2, 4, hard 4. All right, so we're on the hard 4. We got 5 units. So we'll start with a 5 unit come and hope the heck for a 7. And we got it. There we go. All right, so that's what we wanted on that and needed on that, honestly, but that's okay. We're gambling. All right, so we're going to get 5 units on the come, and we're going to get 500 for that DC, which is nice. And then we're going to get 400 for this DC, and we got 360 out there, so it's another 20 bucks. No, 40 bucks. There we go. All right, right? So we got 360, yep, 40 bucks. All right, there we go. So that was a successful hand, although painful, and that was all due to the fact that we got whacked on those first 3 ramp ups at the beginning, 3 or 4. I mean, that was a lot of getting knocked off that damn don't come bar for sure. All right, hey Crappy Camper, good afternoon. Working but listening, good. All right. 9-step Grand Marty. Did you happen to see Dice Outs? Do we don't sort of Grand Marty? No, I haven't seen that. I don't think I've watched any Dice Outs content, but I will go look for it now that you mentioned it. All right, so let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1,000. 1,500. 1,700. All right, so there's 1,700. 1,800, 1,900, 2,000. So we're up 100. That feels like pretty close to 100. Yep, we're up 200 right there. So it's hard to stay with it, but it does have a good track record of recovery. All right, back to $100. We're looking for between 20 and 25% profit on our $2,000 we have at risk. So that's between $400 and $500 per session. 6 to 8. 8 is the point. $100 DC. Here we go. Let's see if we can get better luck this time. Oh, so I didn't get a 7 out. Did I get a 7 out on that one? I think I did get a 7 out on that last one. I'm not changing the dice up like I said I was going to. And I need to do that. Doesn't matter which 2 I grab, just so they're a random 2. All right, here we go. And we got a 7. Yeah, it wasn't so random, I guess. All right, so we're going to lose the DC. We're off to 8. And now we got to get 2 new dice because that was a 7 out. Here we go. And we got a 6. Doesn't really matter what the point is. What matters what the point after is. All right, so I got knocked off for 100. I'm going to go out for a $200 DC. And I got a 7. Why? Because of course I did. PSO. Just like that. All right, so I'm going to grab 2 more dice. All right, here we go, coming out. 7. Maybe all these dice are loaded, I don't know. A lot of 7s. 8. All right, square pair. So we're on 8. So what was that? That was 300? Or that was 200. So now I got to go out for 300. Here we go. And we got a 6. Lovely, lovely 6. All right, so that's going to go behind the 6. So that's 270, 250, 60, 70. All right, 270, yep. All right, and it's going to be working. Another 3 unit DC. Here we go. Give me a good one. 5. All right, well, at least it's something we can play. All right, so that's going to move behind the 5, and we finally get to start with our first come progression here. Not progression, but continuous come. And we got a 10. See if we can get some hits on this. Another 3 unit come. Here we go. And we got a 9 meter. Another 3 unit come. Here we go. And we got a 6. All right, so it's going to move to the 6. And the 6 was 270, which is going to pay us 315. And we got the 3 right here, so we just need 15. That's all paid. Goes back to our rack. That goes back to our rack. And there we go, and another 3 unit come. Here we go. And we got a 10, 6, 4, 10. That's going to be a winner. All right, that's going to move to the 10. 10's going to come down and get paid. 3 units. Finally back in our rack. Cards and letters coming. 639. Neater. That's going to be a winner. It's going to move to the 9. 9's going to move down, get paid. Back in our rack. Here we go. 8. All right. That's going to be a point hit. So we're going to come off the 8, move to the 8 with our come. And now we're looking for another point. Here we go. And of course we got a 5. Unbelievable. All right, so we're going to get knocked off of our $300 DC. Now look how long we're getting in this freaking tooth on this roll. And I'm going to go $400 DC. And there's an 11. Lovely. So that's 400 down. Now I got to go 500 already. Here we go. And we got a 4. Could have been a 2 or a 3. That would have been nice. All right, so that's going to move behind the 4. And we got a $500 DC, so that's a 5 unit come, which we're going to run out of pretty shortly here. And there's a 6. All right, so that 5 units is going to move to the 6. The 6 is going to come down and get paid at 3 units, and we're going to bump that up to 5. Here we go. And we got a 6 again. Now, if we can just keep hitting 6s and 8s for about 10 minutes, I think we'll be fine. All right, so that's going to move to the 6. That's going to come down and get paid. And that's going to stay out. All right, how about an 8? 5, fever. All right. So that's going to go off. That's going to move to the 5. All right, looking for a point. 6 is the point. All right, so that's going to go to the 6. The 6 is going to come down and get paid. And we're going to stay out for the come. Here we go. Box numbers, please. Lots of box numbers. All right. 9. So that's going to move to the 9. The 9 is going to come down and get paid. That's a 3 unit. And now we're going to leave 2 more out there. So that's now a 5 unit. Here we go. And we got a 10, 6, 4. All right, 5 units going to move to the 10. 3 units going to come down and get paid. And back up, leave 2 more out there. Now we got a 5 unit come. Here we go. Box numbers, box numbers. Oh, frickin' 6. Yeesh. All right, off the 6. That's going to move to the 6. Here we go. Box numbers, 5. All right. It's going to move to the 5. 5 is going to come down and get paid. Going to add some green to our bank over there. There we go. All right, back in our rack. There we go. And we got a 7 out. 6, 1. All right, so we're going to lose a chunk of change on that one because of all the numbers we had covered. So that's going to cover the come. We're going to lose 100, 200, 325. And we got 5 out there. So we'll just do it that way. There's the 500 on the DC. And as Red Eye would say, chip count. Chip count. All right, let's see what we got here. 25, 50, 75, 100, 125. All right, here. 100, 200, 300, 400, 475, 500. Okay, that's 5. And that's 5. All right, so that's 1,000. And what I said, that was 100, 200, 250 right there. All right, and there is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we got 1,000, 1,500, 1,900, 2,000, and we're up 150. All right, so after all of that rigmarole, we're still up 150. Okay, well, let's see if we can get it going again. Actually, I think, no, I better keep some nickels. I don't think I need that many nickels, but I'll keep some nickels. All right, so here we go. What are we talking about? Anthony says, title is easiest way to make $100 to $300 in craps. It's an easy Scott style type. All right, I'll go watch it. I'm going to go watch it. Easiest way to make $100 to $300 in craps. I like that. All right, so but a triple Marty, 9 times Marty, grand Marty. Martingales are great until they don't work, and they don't work. You know, it's just like, hey, Waylon, good afternoon. You know, the martingale. Waylon's ladder is definitely a safer way to go, but martingales are great when they work, but when they don't, man, they go out spectacularly. All right, here we go, coming out. So we had a lot of finagling, a lot of wrangling, a lot of chasing losses. All ins already on this hand. So it's been a brutal one. All right, $100 DC. Here we go. Actually, that was a 7 out, so I should have changed the dice, but I didn't, and I got an 11. All right, so now I'm going to go $200 DC. 2 or 3 boxcars. All right, well, at least it's not going to take my money. 2 or 3. 7. Unflippin' believable. Jeez Louise. I'm so sick of seeing 7s. All right, so I lose my $200 DC on that. That was a 7 out, so let's get some new dice here. There we go. And we got a 4. We don't seem to be having too much trouble establishing a point. It's that damn PSO that's kicking our booty. $300 DC. And there you go, another flipping PSO. What the hell? You know, like Den said, it's not natural to see that many PSOs, but it is natural because it's freaking happening. I mean, there's nothing unique about my rig. All right, so that was 300, so now I got to get another point. 7. 6. I don't even remember how much that was now. Was that 300 or, yeah, 300. I think we got to be 400 now. $400 DC. Here we go. Give me something I can work with. 8. No, I can't work with a flipping 8. 400. 360 out there, which is going to clean me out again. All right. 100, 200, 300. All right. 360. Working. All right. Another 400 bucks, please. 100, 200, 300, 400. Just going to leave it on the DC. All right, here we go. 400 DC. Boxcars. 5. All right, something I can play. I can play the 5. All right, so that's 400. 400 behind the 5. And we'll put that back over here. All right, so now I got 4 units, so I got to go 4 unit come. There we go. Man, after all of that comeback on that last hand, 9 meter. That was painful. All right, 4 units. There's our 7. Could have come one roll earlier for my liking. All right, so we're going to lose a 9, but it's going to pay the come. And then we got 400 there. All right, and we're going to get 400 there, and we got, what did I say, 360, so that's another 40 bucks. Another $40 winner on that one. All right, so that's going to go back in here. This can all go back in our rack. Those damn 7s, PSOs, they are wicked, 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 wicked. All right, let's try it again, see if we can get something going. There we go, coming out. Yo 11, not coming out yet. 7, 11s and 7s. That's all I'm getting with these dice. 9 meter. All right, point is 9. I'm thinking we could almost go back to 100, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,000. We got 1,500 there. So 1,800. I'm still going to go 200, I think. See if we can get some traction. We got to get something going here. Nope, 7 out. Unbelievable. The PSOs are mind-boggling to me. 200 down. Absolutely mind-boggling. All right, here we go. And we got a 5. I mean, establishing a point, no problem. PSO, all the flipping time, 400. I didn't make it 500. I better go 400. All right, here we go. All right, give me something I can frickin' play with. 6? No, I don't want to play on a 6. Jeez Louise. All right, that's another 360. Working. 400. There we go. 4. All right, there we go. That's a better number. That's a better number. All right, so that's going to move behind the 4. 4 unit come. Here we go. 9, neater. It's going to move to the 9. 4 unit come. Here we go. And we got a 2. It's going to be a loser on the come. 4 unit come. 9, 6, 3, 9. All right, so that's going to move to the 9. 9 is going to move down and get paid. There we go. 10. All right, that's going to move down to the 10. Another 4 units. Here we go. And we got a box cars. That's going to be a loser on the come. Oh, my goodness. This is totally brutal. All right, here we go. 7 out. Sheesh. All right, so we're going to lose both of these on the 9 and 10. It will, one of them will pay the come, so we're going to lose 100 there. We got 400 there. And this is going to get paid 400, and we got 360, so it's another 40 bucks. All right. Another hand complete. I don't think we're making any headway though. We're just treading water. This is time for a chip check. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 1,700, 1,800, 1,875. 1,900, right? So we got 15, 16, 17, 18, 1,900. Yeah, we're still over break even, but we're less over break even than we were. All right, so there's 25, 50, 75, 100. So that's break even. 30 bucks. Oh, geez. Well, we were up like 150 last time we checked. 30 bucks. That's all we're up from our, but we're up. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're up. But we are just struggling with those PSOs. I mean, that is by far the biggest hole in this strategy, and I, for whatever reason, am finding it like nobody's business. And it's quite frustrating, honestly. All right, boxcars. So we've been playing for 34 minutes. We've made almost $1 a minute. All right, boxcars coming back. Here we go. I mean, we can get on a couple of good runs, we can get it, but we just don't seem to be able to get those good runs going. And if we do, it's recovery for the poor runs before it. All right, anyway, $100 DC. 9, 6, 3, 9. All right, so luckily that's going to move behind the 9, and let's see how many comes we can get out of it. And it looks like a 4, hard 4, 2, 2. All right, that's going to go there. Another $25 come. And we got a 6, so that's going to be a point hit. All right, so we're off the 6. That's going to move to the 6. Here we go, looking for a point. 7, come out 7. All right, so that's going to lose 50, but we're going to get 100 over here, so all of that's going to come down. So we made 50 on that one. All right, here we go, coming out. 7 again. Should just be laying the shit out of the 4. 5, Fever. Alright, so we're on a $500 DC. Come on now, let's get something going here. 8, 6, 2, 8. That's not what I was talking about, but you know, probability-wise, 6s and 8s are going to be the most popular number behind the 7. Alright, so that's going to be a $90. $100 DC. Here we go. 5, Fever, point hit. Alright, so that's going to move behind the 5. And here we go, looking for a new point. And it's a 6. Again, doesn't really matter what the point is for us. Alright, now we're going to start our come bets. Here we go. $25 on the come. 10 down on the end. Puppy paws. Hard 10. Another quarter come. Here we go. We're going to lose a 10, but it's going to pay the come. And we're going to get paid 100 for our DC on the 5. We're going to get paid 100 for our DC on the 8. We got 90 out there, so it's going to pay us 10. There we go. Hand complete. All right. Do we need to do a chip count? Lay the back wall for Scott on every roll. No kidding, man. You'd be making a fortune. I'm telling you. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield. I get no respect from the dice. Two aces in both places. All right, that was a 7 out. So let me get some new, less lucky dice here. I'll try those two. Here we go. And we got a 6. All right, $100 DC. Let's get it. Let's get it. 7 PSO. All right, more dice. Here we go. Whoops, dice off the table, no roll. Clicky clack 9. All right. That's going to go on a 9. I'm going to bump it up to 200 since I got knocked off for my 100 on that last PSO. And we got an 11 because of course we did. $300. 9 point hit. 63. All right, so we're off the 9. That's going to move behind the 9. Looking for a new point. And we got an 11. Yo. And we got an 8. All right, so we're on the 8. And we got a 3-unit come now because we're out there for 3 units. And we got a 6. It's going to move to the 6. There we go. And we got a 9. Oh, freaking knocked off my goddamn DC. All right. 300, another 300 down. Flippin' wonderful. All right, $400 DC. Here we go. 6, which I don't want to play. So that's going to move behind the 6. 6 is going to move down and get paid. 3 units. All right, so I'm out there for 400, 360 again. All right, another 4-unit DC. Here we go. Fucking 7. Unflippin' believable. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, so I'm going to lose that, whatever it was, 500, 400, 400, I guess. And then I'm going to lose that. And I'm going to get paid on that 400, and I got 360 out there, so it's 40 bucks. Whoopie-doo. I'm getting my proverbial butt handed to me. All right. Youch. All right, new dice again. You can really see the dice are the changing the dice is helping, right? Making a big difference. Not making any difference. All right, here we go. And we got a 9. All right, we're on a 9. $500 now. Getting down to the short hairs again. 8. And I can't even hedge it. 500. That's 450 bucks. There's 400. I guess I can hedge it, but not going to leave me with a whole lot. All right, so there's 300, 400, and $50. All right, so I now have my 8 hedge, so I'm not going to lose anything on that. What the hell am I going to bet? I can't bet another 500. $25, $50, $75, $100. And some pocket change. So what do I get here? Yeah, that's more than pocket change then. Alright, so that's a quarter. So I got 100, 250, $250. That was 200. $250. All right, that's it. Shit, might as well do all of it. $275. All right, give me something I can work with. 10. Yeah, at least that's a good number for us. All right. Here we go. Just gonna roll it out. There's our 7. Oh my goodness. All right, so what was that? 200. I'll just match it. There we go. That's pretty funny. Exact match. All right, so that goes back in our rack. That's going to come down. That was 500 and this was 450, so we're going to get another 50 bucks on that one. Right. So that was 500 and we're still way down in the hole, so I'm thinking I'm going to have to press my luck some more on that. Although with my luck, pressing it, maybe not the best idea. All right, I'm going to go, that was 500, I'm going to go 400. Oh, I can't do anything until I get a point, can I? All right, here we go. And we got a 9. 9. All right, 400. Here we go. And we got an 8. 8, 400, 360 bucks. That's going to put a dent in that again. 50. 60. All right, and that was 300. 1, 2, 300. All right, here we go. 11. Of course it is. All right, well, good, the bad, and the ugly. It's a pretty ugly one today. 300, 400. All right, that's not a bad number. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 400. All right, so that would technically take 4 units, which I don't have. So I'm going to do 3 units on the first one. Hope I get an 8. Got a 9 point hit. All right, so we're off the 9. That's going to move to the 9. And here we go. 3. Could couldn't have done that when I was on the DC. And we got a 10 down on the end, 64. Easy 10. All right, just gonna roll it out, see what we get. Got a 9, neater. All right, so 9's gonna come down and get paid. That was 3 units. 3 units, and what I got out there, 4 units. All right, so I'm gonna leave 4 units out there. Here we go. 7, finally. One actually went our, well, we've had a few, but mostly against us for sure. All right, so we're going to get paid 4 units on the com, and we're going to get paid 4 units on our DC, and we're going to get paid 4 units there, and we got 360 there, so another 40 bucks. All right. Oh boy, it's a sad looking tray. Sad looking rack. Cue the sad clown, cue the sad trombone. All right, so that was 400, so we're off to 10. And let's get some more lucky dice. All right, and so let's go 300 when we get a point. Gonna have to be aggressive at this point because we got a deep ass hole. 8. 300. Luck's got to come around at some point, doesn't it? Isn't that a rule somewhere? 5. 3, 2, 5. All right, so we're on the 5. 3 units. Here we go. How about a 7? And we got a 4. So that's going to move to the 4. 3 units. And we got a 4. That's going to move up to the 4. That's going to move down and get paid. Stay out for 3 units. Now you can just keep hitting the 4 for an hour. That'd be all right. 2 craps. That's going to be a loser on the come. All right, another 3 units. Here we go. And we got a 4. Move to 4. That's going to move down. Get our 3 units back that they just took from us. And there's our 7 out. All right, so we're off to 8. That 4 is going to pay the come. 300 there. I mean, even if we ladder all the way back down to 100, we're still going to be way, way in the hole. All right. I don't know why I'm shaking them up and picking 2. It doesn't really flipping matter. All right, here we go. Point is a 5. All right, so we're on the 5. I'm going to ladder back down to 200. See if we can get 200 going here. Boxcars. That's going to be a push on the DC. How about another craps number like Snake Eyes? 5. Point hit. All right, so that 200 is going to move behind the 5. Point is off. Coming out, new point. 4. Point is 4. All right, so we got 2 unit DC and then 2 unit come. Here we go. How about a 7? Got a 6. 2 unit DC. Sorry, 2 unit come. 6. 4, 2, 6. All right, let's get the 6 and 8 loaded up and just hit the living daylights out of them. That would work for me. All right, there's the 8. All right, nothing but 6s and 8s for about an hour. I think is what, that would be the only thing that would put a dent in this hole of mine. All right, there's a 6. That's going to move up, that's going to move down. An hour of 6s and 8s, please. There's a 10, 6, 4. All right, that's going to move to the 10. 2 units. 7 out. All right. So we're off the 4. We'll use the 6 to pay the come. We're going to lose 100 there. And we're going to get paid 200, so we basically made 100 on that one. Okie dokie. So we're back down to 100 if we're laddering. Yeah, 7 always has an advantage, big time. And you know, our exposure here, the PSOs are just mind-boggling to me. How many? You don't see this many PSOs typically, but what's typical? I mean, we're seeing them. I'm not doing anything different. All right, so how much do I want to gamble? That's my question. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. And there's 100 there. So there's 1,000. There's 1,500. There's 2,000. Oh shit, we're up. What the? How the hell did that happen? What the F? What did I do wrong? I must have done something wrong. 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 300, 400. Shit, we've already reached our goddamn target. Oh man. Yeah, we're already plus 400. 425, 445. Holy crap. How do we do that? Bankroll management. Well, yeah, but I wasn't managing it. I was getting so frustrated. I mean, I was playing, you know, the way Waylon showed it, other than pushing up some of my best to try to recover a little bit. But I'm playing it. I don't get it. 1, 2, 3, 4. What am I? I'm miscounting something. 200, 300, 400, 500, plus 500, that's 1,000, plus 500, that's 15, plus 500, that's 2,000. Holy craps. Should we go for 500? My wife just came home, so she's going to want to go for a walk here. Let's try one more hand. If it goes win or lose, that's it. One hand, win or lose at $100. Let's see if we can get 500. That's like the kiss of death, though. Should we run away with what did I say, 445? DC Pony wins again. Yeah. Whew. All right, I'm going to try one more hand. Let's see what happens. And we got an 8. Yeah, that's impressive. So again, I was just laddering, you know, for the most part you saw it there. I was just kind of laddering from the high DC back down to base, and we're back at base. All right, $100 DC. No effing 7s. There are no 7s allowed on this table right now. 6. Almost as bad, but not as bad. All right, so that's going to move to the 6. I'm going to do my $90 and hedge that so I don't have to worry about it. And that's working. $100 DC. Here we go. Looking for a 4 or a 10. And we got a 9. That's close, but it's playable. All right, so that's going to move behind a 9. All right, here we go. $25 1 unit cum bits. How about a 7 now? We got a 6. That's certainly okay. All right, so that's going to move to the 6. We're going to lose the 100, and we're going to get 105, so it's a nickel. There we go. That all comes down back in our rack. All right, so we're up a nickel. Oh shit, quarter on the cum, sorry. 10, 6, 4, 10. All right. All right, so that's going to move to the 10. Another quarter. And we got an 8. So that's a point hit. So that's going to move to the 8. Here we go, new point. 4. 4 is the point. People ask, what's the point? Well, the point is 4, of course. All right, another quarter on the cum. And we got a box car that's going to be a loser on the cum. All right, so we're down 20 now. And we got a 4. It's a point hit. Off the point, that's going to travel to the 4. Here we go. 3 craps. We need a bunch of box numbers to hit so we can make some money on those. Otherwise, we're going to be down 8. Point is 8. All right, so we're on the 8. 8's going to come down and get paid. And we're going to leave it out for our 1 unit pump. And there's our 7 out. All right, so I think we kind of broke even on the quarters a little bit. So that's going to pay the cum. We're going to lose 50, but we're going to get 50 on our 100. Okay, so I think we maybe gained a quarter on that one. Let's see where we're at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,500, 1,800, 1,900, 2,000. All right, so there's our 2,000 starting bankroll. And here we got 100, 200, 300, 450. Yeah, that's what I thought. We gained a quarter. 475, 80. Oh no, hold on. Bazinga. All right, 2,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 50 plus 50. $500 even. That's it. I'm out. $500 in 57 minutes. That's not bad. Less than an hour to make $500. Yeah, I'd say this strategy rocks, Waylon. You are a true savant. So session 6 plus 500 simoleons. Whew. I'll tell you what, though, that's a lot of action. Hopefully I didn't make any mistakes this time. I'd be surprised if I didn't make any mistakes this time, but hopefully I didn't. All right. That is strong like bull. Strong like bull. I was really amazed that we were back in profit after that couple of hits. Couple of big hits, and I mean all those frickin' PSOs. That was so painful. All right, well, this is Scott from Paradise Craps. Thank you guys for stopping by again for session number 6. We're on a roll. Let's see if we can keep it going. Hope you guys have a great Tuesday. You got some great comps on that one. You think? I don't know. Is this a good comp one? A good comp game? A good comp strategy, you think? We certainly got a lot of action out there, but for 1 hour, do you think we would get decent comps for that? The Bandito strikes again. Yeah, no shit. All right, Crap and Camper, don't work too hard, brother. Waylon, Anthony, thanks, guys. All right. Have a great day. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow for session number 7. We'll just keep hitting it, man. Can't go wrong.